Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
Your she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievements. Farmers Union Insurance Agency can provide you the safety net to keep you moving towards your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance Agency is focused on insuring the people of South Dakota, from the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection. Farmers Union Insurance Agency, ensuring a brighter tomorrow.
I've worked for Scotchman Industries for 40 years, the last 17 as president. Being part of this company for all these years and being a member owner of West Central Electric Cooperative sometimes seems one and the same. As an owner, you have the opportunity to be part of the decision-making process. The legacy of Scotchman Industries is only matched by the legacy of my electric co-op. I could not run my company without West Central Electric.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in South Dakota so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
It's the kid in...
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Capital City Florist and Gifts in Pierre is your one-stop shop. They have been chosen as the #1 flower and gift shop 3 years in a row, and they carry Hallmark Gold Crown cards. They have something for everyone, including the best flower arrangements, religious bereavements, gourmet foods, and home decor. Check out their line of clothing and accessories for adults and their recently expanded line of baby items, not to mention tuxedo rentals and a bridal registry. Call Capital City Florist at 605-224-4886.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school. We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play?
No.
Okay, we're gonna act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm gonna break the huddle confidently, and we're gonna call it incomplete.
Your mic's on!
First down! Thank you! 70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
I've worked for Scotchman Industries for 40 years, the last 17 as president. Being part of this company for all these years and being a member owner of West Central Electric Cooperative sometimes seems one and the same. As an owner, you have the opportunity to be part of the decision-making process. The legacy of Scotchman Industries is only matched by the legacy of my electric co-op. I could not run my company without West Central Electric.
A message from West Central Electric, your local touchstone cooperative.
Man, I'm hungry, but I just can't get out of here. It's so busy.
I got you covered. Call the Long Branch.
The Long Branch? What do you mean?
The Long Branch delivers. Anything from appetizers to burgers to steaks and kids' meals. You can order online between 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. at lbpier.com or call 224-6166. That was 224-6166.
The Long Branch and Pierre. Come for the food or have a
Welcome to Hollister Field in Pierre, South Dakota, as Go Buffs Lives bring you action tonight, or this afternoon, I should say, a matinee between the Chamberlain Cubs and the Stanley County Buffaloes. I am Brian Menning with Go Buffs Live as we bring you tonight's contest. Chamberlain comes into the ball game at 1-0, defeating Woonsocket Wessington Springs Sanborn Central last week by the score of 26-6. Stanley County, on the other hand, lost to 11B Powerhouse winner last week by a score of 44-6. Go Buffs Live would like to thank our numerous sponsors that you can see scrolling across the top of the screen, along with their audio and video ads that will play periodically throughout the ball game as well. Without their support, productions like this are not possible, so thank you to all the members in the Fort Pierre and Pierre community who help support the Go Buffs Live broadcast. It looks like we are getting ready for the national anthem as the colors are being presented out onto the field. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, and once the colors are retired, we'll be back with you here with some football action. All right, we are back live after the colors have been retired. Before the kickoff here, let's go ahead and tell you about a couple of Stanley County events that are coming up after Labor Day here. It looks like on Tuesday, September 3rd, there will be a middle school volleyball match versus Chamberlain as well over at Stanley County. At 6:30 p.m., Chamberlain will then start the junior varsity matches against Chamberlain as well over at Stanley County. And you can see the varsity match starting at probably around 7:30ish. That can also be seen right here on Go Buffs Live. On Thursday, September 5th, the cross-country team will go out to Redfield for a meet. Next week, on Friday, September 6th, the football team will travel to Salem to take on McCook Central Montrose. And next Saturday, September 7th, looks like at 9:30 a.m. the middle school girls will have a volleyball tournament in Gettysburg. And then starting at 11 a.m. on Saturday, there will be a volleyball triangular at Stanley County between the Lady Buffs, Timberlake, and White River. So you'll be able to catch all that action as well right here on Go Buffs Live. So we're currently having introductions of the cheerleaders and the players here shortly as well. A couple of keys to this ball game, I think, for the Buffaloes. Offensively, they need to establish the run game. Let's try to give Gabriel as many touches as you can give him, whether that's handing it off to him or maybe throwing some short screen passes or some short slants, things of that nature. But the more times he touches the ball, the more chances you have of Dylan breaking a big one. Defensively, Buffalo struggled last week, but I think they need to get off the field on third down and obviously make the Cubs punt and get the ball back and just to get off the field and not allow the Cubs to run the ball down the Buffalo's throat like Winter did last week. But again, Winter is a very, very good ball club, probably one of the favorites in 11B to get to the Dome. Again, thank you to all the sponsors who help sponsor Go Buffs Live. I noticed a new one this year. It looks like the Long Branch is a new sponsor. Thank you to the Long Branch. Excellent place to eat here in Pierre. Great wings, great environment. So try to check out the Long Branch when you can. Either they have a great lunch menu, great menu during the evening as well. Great entertainment when they bring bands into town, things of that nature. I also see Guadalajara's restaurant as a sponsor as well. Great Mexican place in town. Everyone loves their cheese dip for their chips. So again, highly recommend Guadalajara's as well when in town. And here come the Buffalo starters. And a starting tackle is going to be number 77, Raven Ayers. And a guard spot, number 62, Sydney Tubbs. At your center spot, number 55, Slater Topol. At another guard spot, it's going to be Dylan Enders. And at another tackle spot is going to be number 58, Tracy Nielsen. Number 82, Nathan Cook, is going to be your tight end. Number 32, Isaac Cliff, will play fullback. And the aforementioned tailback, number 33, Dylan Gabriel, for the Buffaloes. And quarterbacking this year for the Buffaloes. Oh, we got one more, a couple more before the quarterback. There's number 3, Nathan Prince, at a receiver spot. And number 18, Evan Nordstrom, at the other receiver spot. And here's the Buffalo quarterback, senior, number 7, Reed Wazorek. His first year as full-time quarterback, has filled in as a spot quarterback for the Buffaloes in years past. Buffaloes coached by Max Foth and assisted by Austin Lepore and Ryan Royer. Looks like the captains are going to take the field here shortly. We'll have the coin flip. Captains for the Buffalo appears to be Gabriel, Wazorek, looks like Topol, and looks like Cliff out there.
Chamberlain and Stanley County and 100.5 FM in Pierre, Fort Pierre. We are members of the Dakota Radio Group, and with John Neff and Dakota Radio Group World Headquarters, I'm Pierre Boyle as the coin toss is
All senior captains for the Buffaloes. And there's the flip. It looks like the Buffaloes win the toss. And we'll see what the Buffaloes decide to do. And Buffaloes will receive and get the ball first on the opening kickoff here. Don't have a second camera set up tonight for a clock, so I'll try to keep you posted on as far as how much time is remaining throughout the game. A little tight up here. I'll try to do my best to see who is back here for the Buffaloes. It appears to be number 3, Lathan Prince, along with number 33, Dylan Gabriel, back to receive for the Buffaloes. And for the Cubs, if I can catch a number, it looks like number 36. Looks like Remington Russell to kick off for the Cubs. And we are ready to go, folks. There's the whistle. And here goes the kick. It'll be a little short. Picked up by Gabriel. A little miscommunication there in the backfield. Prince picks it up. And Prince looked like he may have gotten face mask, but I don't see a flag on the play. Looks like Prince gets just about to the 20. We'll call it maybe the 18 or 19. And that's where the Buffaloes will start off, 1st and 10. We'll call it the 19-yard line. And we'll We'll see what the Buffaloes do here in their first possession. It's like I formation for the Buffaloes. Gabriel gets the toss. Goes to the right side. Gets a couple. We'll call it 4 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 6. Buffaloes come out now in a split formation here. Zork takes a snap, quick pass. That'll go to Prince on the bubble screen. And Prince gets a couple, it looks like, and there is a flag on the play. First penalty of the afternoon. We'll see what the call is here. It looks like it's going to be a hold. It's going to be a hold on the Buffalo, so that'll push them back. Looks like that'll place them back at the, probably looks like the 17-yard line. And that is going to be the 17-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and long now for the Buffaloes. We'll call it 2nd and 16 now. Was the work under center again. Double wing for the Buffaloes. Little option play. Gabriel gets a couple out to the 20. We'll call it 3rd and 14. Actually, we'll call it about 3rd and 10 there, sorry. Buffaloes at their own 20. Wazorek under center again. One back in the backfield. Wazorek rolls out. Wazorek looking for some room. Finds Gabriel out in the flat. And Gabriel will have enough for a first down. Nice play by the Buffaloes there. Gabriel gets about 15 or 16 on that completion. Maybe even about 17, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Buffaloes. Mark it at the 38-yard line for the Buffaloes. So working a shotgun formation now. Nordstrom in the motion. He'll take the jet sweep. Tries to find room on the outside. Nordstrom maybe got 1 or 2 out of that. We'll call it 2 and 2nd and 8. Right on the 40-yard line of the Buffaloes. Before I forget, I want to thank my cameraman, Deshaun from Stanley County, helping me out tonight with the camera work. Was the work under center again. Go option again. Pitch it to Gabriel. Gabriel looking for some blocking. Turns it upfield, and we'll get to about the 45, 46-yard line. We'll call it about 3rd and 2, maybe a long 3. Buffaloes at their own 46-yard line now. Nice opening drive here for the Buffaloes so far. Wazorek under center, I formation again. Wazorek gets the snap. They go play action. Wazorek looks over the middle, throws it a little too far over Nathan Cook's head. It's going to be intercepted by the Cubs. And it looks like it's picked off by number 18. That's going to be Hayden Evans of the Cubs. I think Wazorek had somebody open. He just overthrew it a tad. And Evans was in the area to pick the pass off. And so it'll leave us with 8:51 here going to first quarter, and the Cubs will take first possession. Cubs come out in a shotgun formation, and there is a whistle before the play starts. We're going to get a false start call on the Cubs. And that'll move them back. It'll be 1st and 15 now. As I get things updated here. Looks like that'll back up the Cubs to their 33-yard line. Cubs again in a shotgun, 2 in the backfield. Hand it off to the tailback. Let's see who that is. That looks like it's number 36 for the Cubs. That's going to be Remington Rousseau. And we'll call it 2nd and 12 for the Cubs. Cubs in shotgun again. Left-handed quarterback this time. Looks out in the flat. Overthrown just a tad. Quarterback is Hayden Evans. Intended for, I believe, number 11 there, Marty Ross. So that'll be 3rd and long now for the Cubs. So again, what we talked about earlier in the pregame, let's see if the Buffaloes can get off the field here. Evans in the shotgun. Little bubble screen. Read beautifully by the Buffaloes. Missed a tackle. But plenty of other Buffaloes there to help recover. Looks like number 38, Garrett Shop Anderson, was the first Buffalo there. And so that'll bring up about a 4th and 10, it looks like, for the Cubs. Cubs in punt formation, and it looks like Prince is back for the Buffaloes. Nice kick by the Cub punter. Fielded by Prince. Prince looking for some room. Prince will get to about the 37-yard line, it looks like. Tackle on the play by, it looks like, Trey Nealon of the Cubs. And so Buffaloes will have their second possession with 7:33 here to go in the first quarter. Buffaloes come up to the line. Wazorek under center. It's like a little offset eye. Looks like now Wazorek moves back to the shotgun. Wazorek takes it. Looks for the option. Now gives it off to Gabriel. Gabriel makes a nice move. Gets something out of nothing. As Gabriel gains probably about 3 or 4 out of that. I'll give him 4. We'll call it 2nd and 6. Wazorek under center. Cliff in the backfield. Wazorek looks to throw. Looks for somebody in the flat. Incomplete. Looks like that was Cade Stover out there in the flat. We'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Buffaloes now. See what Coach Forth and the Buffaloes come up with here on 3rd down. Wazorek under center, 1 receiver left, 1 right. I formation. Wazorek looks to throw again. Has some time. Looks in the flat again. Nobody there. And that's going to fall incomplete and bring up 4th down for the Buffaloes. That'll stop the clock with 6:40 to play here in the first quarter. And the Buffaloes will punt it back to the Cubs. It's like number 11 for the Cubs, Marty Ross back to receive, and punting for the Buffaloes. Looks like that's Gabriel, but I can't quite see the number. That is Gabriel. Gabriel with a nice boot. Line drive, Ross. Nice special teams play by, that is Evan Nordstrom. Nice job by Nordstrom to get down there quickly and make the tackle. Chamberlain will take over, 1st and 10 at about there. Looks like about the 20, we'll call it 27, 26 yard line. No score. Looks like we're going to take a little timeout here. We'll go ahead and take one as well and be back right after this.
Delivered.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in South Dakota so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Capital City Florist and Gifts in Pierre is your one-stop shop. They have been chosen as the #1 flower and gift shop 3 years in a row, and they carry Hallmark Gold Crown cards. They have something for everyone, including the best flower arrangements, religious bereavements, gourmet foods, and home decor. Check out their line of clothing and accessories for adults and their recently expanded line of baby items, not to mention tuxedo rentals and a bridal registry. Call Capital City Florist at 605-224-4886.
Sorry about that, folks. Now my audio's back on. Buffaloes kick it off through the end zone there. So Chamberlain will take over 1st and 10. Handoff, nothing going again for the Cubs. Buffaloes right there on the stop. Looks like Slater Topol is there for the Buffaloes. We'll call it no gain. So 2nd and 10 for the Cubs. Evans again on the shotgun. And gets the Buffaloes the jump. We'll see which way they call this. It is going to go against the Buffaloes. So Cubs will get 5 yards out of that. We'll call it 2nd and 5. Evans takes the snap, looks deep, not finding anything. Yellow flag on the field again, and Evans just throws it away. Nobody in the vicinity. And we'll see what the flag is. More than likely a holding call in the backfield, and it is going to go against the Cubs. So we'll see what Coach Folt decides to do with this penalty here, if he's going to push him back. And they are going to push him back. It looks like, I believe he signaled 2nd down. So it's going to be 2nd and long for the Cubs. Cubs at their own 10-yard line now. We'll call it about 2nd and 20. Evans again from the shotgun. Takes the snap. Evans gets hits as he throws it away. Incomplete. Buffalo's getting nice pressure up front, making Evans throw that ball earlier than he wants to. Let's call it 3rd and 20 now for the Cubs. And again, see if the Buffaloes can get a stop here and get the good field position when the Cubs have to punt it back. Cubs spread it out, and now there's movement on the Cubs. Nobody, everyone moved. Ball wasn't snapped. A little miscommunication there. And the Cubs will back up 5 more. Third and 25. Not sure how many teams have a 3rd and 25 play in their playbook, but we'll see what the Cubs do here. 2 receivers to the left. Evans in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looks to the left. Quick pass to the flat. A little too high. Intended for, looks like Dawson Gullickson. That'll fall incomplete and bring up 4th down. Evans seems just a little bit off some of his passes this afternoon. Have been just a little too high for his receivers. So Russell back to punt for the Cubs. High kick. And Buffaloes will just let it bounce and die, and they'll get it at the Chamberlain 45-yard line, 46-yard line. Buffaloes with great field position. They will get the ball back 1st and 10. Just over a minute to go. 1:02 here to go in the first quarter. Buffaloes lead 7-0. Buffaloes come out again. Was work under center. I formation once again for the Buffs. Receiver left, one right. Pitches it back to Gabriel. Again, Gabriel looking for some room. Makes some nice cuts, but has nothing to go forward on. So he'll get tackled back at about the 49, 50-yard line. He'll lose a couple. So we'll call it 2nd and 14 now. Wazorek under center. Just Gabriel in the backfield. Wazorek rolls now and will just run. Tries to run over a defender. Big collision. And Wazorek will pick up pretty good yardage out of that. Make it 3rd and about 6, it looks like. And that'll be the final play of the first quarter. And after the end of 1, it is going to be the Stanley County Buffaloes 7 and the Chamberlain Cubs 0. We will be back with second quarter action right after this.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school. We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school.
Back at Hollister Field here in Pierre, South Dakota. A little home away from home here for the Buffaloes. The first of 2. You'll be able to catch the Pierre Governors later on the Go Govs Live, also a part of the Sports Ticket Network, as the Buffaloes will come out facing a 3rd and 6. Wazorek takes the snap, trying to find some room, goes option, not going to quite get the first down, it doesn't look like from our vantage point. Might be about a yard short. Probably 4th down territory here for the Buffaloes. And we'll call it 4th and 1. So big play here for the Buffaloes. Try to keep this drive alive at the Cub, call it 36-yard line. Was the work under center, I formation. Cliff with the fullback, fakes to the fullback. Looks for the tight end, gets tipped. Looks for Nathan Cook again, gets tipped and intercepted by number 25 of the Cubs, C.J. Yost. And so Azork throws his second pick of the game. Not his fault, just a little too high, went off the fingertips of Nathan Cook, and Yost was right there for the interception, so the Cubs will take over 1st and 10 at their own, we'll call it 21-yard line. So again, Evans in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Quick pass out to his right. And that was Zork right there for the tackle. Completed to receiver Dawson Gullickson for about 5 yards there. So we'll give him 4, 2nd and 6. Evans on the shotgun again. He'll hand it off to the tailback this time. Finds a hole. That was number 25 for the Cubs. That was C.J. Yost. And Yost will have enough for a first down, or maybe just a yard short, 3rd and 1. Cubs will stay in their shotgun formation. Nothing there. Hands it off to the back. I believe that was Yost again. And a couple Buffaloes there on the tackle. Nice stop. And we'll call it no gain and a 4th and 1 for the Buffaloes. And we'll see what the Cubs will do here. And they are going to bring out the punt team. So Rousseau back to punt. And Rousseau will kick it away. Prince back for the Buffaloes. Nice kick. Prince will let it go. It's going to die right about the 30-yard line of the Buffaloes. And Buffaloes will take over at their own 30, 1st and 10. See if the Buffaloes can sustain another drive here. 2 turnovers on the night, both the interceptions by Wazorek. Neither one of them so far, fortunately, have resulted in any points for the Cubs. Wazorek goes back under center. I formation for the Buffaloes. Wazorek takes the handoff, fakes it up, and looks like Cade Stover will take the handoff, and he slips as he tries to turn it upfield. He'll lose the yard. We'll call it 2nd and 11. Buffaloes come back out under center again. I formation once again. And another penalty before. Is it going to be a delay of game, it looks like? It will be a delay of game on the Buffaloes. That'll push them back another 5 yards. We're going to call it 2nd and 16 now. Buffaloes need to clean up their mistakes here a little bit. Shooting themselves on the foot a little bit on this possession. I formation again. Wazorek under center. Wazorek looks to throw. Wazorek going to look long. Looks for. Did he get it in? Great catch. Again, I don't think our camera angle caught it because of the sideline view we have here. But Lathan Prince with a great catch along this near sideline. Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And Buffaloes are back in Chamberlain territory, 1st and 10. Zork just kind of heaved it out there. Prince able to adjust and make an outstanding catch. Buffaloes go I formation again. Zork takes a snap, fakes it to the fullback. He'll pitch it to Gabriel. Gabriel's got some room, cuts it back, tries to cut again, but gets tripped up. Looks like Carter Highland on the stop for the Cubs. We'll give Gabriel about 7 on that, it looks like. We'll call it 2nd and 3. With about 8:25 here to go before half. Buffaloes go I formation again. It's their primary formation, and it's been working for them, so why go away from it? A little miscommunication there. Wazork just has to go quarterback keeper, and Wazork will fight his way for a 1st down. So Wazork able to turn a broken play into some positive yardage for the Buffaloes on a 1st down. Just inside, I should say maybe just outside the 35. We'll call it the 34-yard line. Buffalo stick with the I formation. Wazork fakes it, or gives it to the fullback this time, it looks like. That'll probably be Cliff. And Cliff will get a couple out of that. We'll give him 2. Let's call it 2nd and 8. And we got a whistle now. Looks like maybe a timeout on the field. And timeout, Stanley County will go ahead and take one as well. With 7:14 left to go here in the 1st half, it is Stanley County 7, Chamberlain 0. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play?
No.
Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on!
First down! Thank you! 70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play.
I've worked for Scotchman Industries for 40 years, the last 17 as president. Being part of this company for all these years and being a member owner of West Central Electric Cooperative,
All right, welcome back to Hollister Field. Stanley County leads 7-0 over Chamberlain. Buffalo's looking at a 2nd and 8 here. All right, folks, I apologize for the technical difficulties there. No, my audio was off for a while there. We have a timeout here on the field now. Quick recap. Looks like we got 6:24 here to go before halftime. Buffaloes leading 7-0. Okay, it looks like the Cubs have got possession back as Buffalo's unable to convert on 4th down. Now it's Evans throwing the ball deep. Nice defense by Stover there. Intended for Ross. So Chamberlain has the ball at their own 30-yard line. 2nd and 10. And now we got another whistle here. So now they're ready. Evans will remain on the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. And nice stop by Prince. He'll pick up a couple. We'll give him about 3. We'll call it 3rd and 7. Evans coming in with a play for the Cubs. Big 3rd down here for the Buffaloes with 5:45 here to go before half. Evans will take the snap. Looks to his right. Finds a receiver open. Number 13 for the Cubs cannot handle it. That's Gullickson. He drops it. It was wide open. And the Cubs will have to punt it back once again to the Buffaloes. That's a ball you got to catch if you're the Cubs in that situation. And Rosso back to punt once again for the Cubs. And Prince back deep for the Buffaloes. Nice kick. Prince will be able to field that one. He does. Prince looking for some blocking. Trying to get to the outside. He's not going to quite make it as number 17 and number 26 for the Cubs. That's Yost and Mayer are able to get Prince out of bounds on the near sideline here. But Buffalo's a good starting field position. They'll take it at their own 48-yard line, it appears. Oh, looks like there might be a penalty on the play. There is. There is some yellow. So not as good as field position for the Buffaloes. It's like a block in the back is what they're going to call. Buffalo shooting themselves in the foot here a little bit this first half. And the Buffaloes will be backed up all the way to about the 20, it's like about the 23-yard line, we'll call it. Buffaloes have 5:21 left here in the first half to do something with this drive. Buffalo spread things out now. Wazorek under center. Wazorek with a quick bubble screen. Completed the pass to Nordstrom. Nordstrom fights for some extra yardage. And finally gets tackled by Rosso. Give him 6. We'll call it about 2nd and 4. Buffaloes will spread it out again. Wazorek under center. Wazorek rolls. Looking for some room. Is he going to try to take the corner? No, now he throws it. Looking for... It's like intended for number 20 of the Buffaloes. That was Trey Frost. Good effort, still a little too high. Incomplete. So 3rd and 4 now for the Buffaloes. So we'll see what the Buffaloes do here on third down. See if they can get a third down conversion to keep the drive going here. Back to the I formation. Wazorek will pitch it out to Gabriel. Gabriel looking for a hole. It's going to be close, folks. It's right there in the borderline. I think Gabriel may have gotten enough there. Wait for an official decision here. They are going to move the chains, so first down Buffaloes. Big third down conversion there, just under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Buffaloes continue to lead 7-0 on a 24-yard touchdown pass from Wazorek to Stover, Cade Stover. Buffaloes go back to the I. And there, Wazorek's going to get sacked. He fumbles the ball. And I believe Chamberlain is going to recover. Wazorek didn't see the defender coming. Loses the football, and Chamberlain will take over at the Buffalo 25-yard line. Another turnover by the Buffaloes. Can't really blame Wazorek there. Now the Cubs have 4:40 left here in the first half. And we're going to have a timeout here by the Cubs. Again, with 4:40 to go in the first half, we'll take one with them as well. We'll be back right after this.
Sometimes seems one and the same. As an owner, you have the opportunity to be part of the decision-making process. The legacy of Scotchman Industries is only matched by the legacy of my electric co-op. I could not run my company without West Central Electric.
A message from West Central Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
Man, I'm hungry, but I just can't get out of here. It's so busy.
I got you covered. Call the Long Branch.
The Long Branch? What do you mean?
The Long Branch delivers. Anything from appetizers to burgers to steaks and kids' meals. You can order online between 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. at lbpier.com or call 224-6166. That was 224-6166.
The Long Branch and Pierre. Come for the food or have it delivered.
It's
all right, back at Hollister Field here in Pierre, South Dakota. Chamberlain takes over after a Buffalo turnover. Wazorek got sacked. Cubs able to recover. Here's Evans. He'll hand it off to Rousseau. Rousseau finds a hole up the middle. Keeps fighting. It looks like he's going to get about 10 out of that. Cubs will get a first down out of that, so it'll remain 1st and 10. Evans remains in the shotgun. Handed off this time to number 25 of the Cubs. That's going to be C.J. Yost right up the middle. Pretty much same play it looked like, and they will gain about 5 or 6 out of that, it appears. We'll call it 2nd and 5. Evans again. He'll hand it back to Yost again. And this Buffalo defensive line may be getting a little tired as Chamberlain has found something up the middle and they keep going back to it. Another big gain by the Cubs, and it'll be a 1st and goal situation for Chamberlain. We'll mark it at the 3 with 3:30 to go here in the first half. Evans again in the shotgun. He'll hand it off again. This time the Buffaloes are there. Looks like number 9 was the first one there for the Buffaloes. That's Dason Titsey. couple others in there for the Buffaloes. Nice play, though, by Titsy. So we'll bring up 2nd and goal now for the Cubs. Evans again, similar shotgun formation. He'll roll out this time. Buffaloes were there. A couple missed tackles. And now it's a big gang tackle. We're going to have a 3rd and goal situation here now. From about the 2 or 3 yard line. Down to 2:20 now to play here in the first half. Evans is going to go under center this time for the first time, I believe. He'll take the snap. He'll roll to his left. And Buffaloes are there. That was number 72 who got there first for the Buffaloes. Dylan Enders, it looks like. And so it's going to be 4th and goal now. Nice defensive stand here for the Buffaloes. We'll see who wants it more here. Fourth and goal from the 1 yard line. Evans will go under center again. They'll take the snap. Nothing there. Did they get in? What are they going to call? They do call a touchdown, Chamberlain, as he crossed the plane. Not sure who the runner was there for the Cubs, but they're going to put 6 on the board for Chamberlain. Couldn't have been by much. And the Cubs will try the extra point here. Looks like number 2, Alejandro Calvera with the extra point attempt. That kick is up, and that kick is good as well, and we are tied up at 7 with 1:31 left to play here in the first half. Stanley County 7, Chamberlain 7. We'll be back with the kickoff right after this.
The kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in South Dakota so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, back at Hollister Field. Chamberlain just put points on the board to tie the ball game up at 7 apiece. A minute 31 here for the Buffaloes to try and do something before the half. Rosso kicking off for the Cubs. Short kick. And that'll end up going out of bounds. That'll be a penalty. Should give the Buffaloes pretty good field position here. Looks like the Buffaloes will take over at their 35-yard line. Again, a minute 30 to go here. Plenty of time for the Buffaloes to get downfield. Try to get some more points on the board. Mazurek under center, I formation again. Mazurek looking deep again. This one's going to be intercepted once again, intended for Prince. That's going to be picked off by, it's like number 18, Hayden Evans. Evans gets a little revenge as Prince got one earlier on him. And so that's Wazorik's third interception of the first half. Cubs will take over at the 38-yard line. And so Evans and the Cubs will come back out, shotgun formation again. And we got another procedure penalty here. Another whistle before the snap. Not sure if it's an official timeout or what's going on here just yet. Looks like we might have a timeout here on the field. We'll go ahead and take a quick one as well and be back again right after this.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
All right, back at Hollister Field here. Tie ball game, 7-7. Again, once again, thanks to our number of our sponsors that help support the Go Buffs live production here. The headquarters over in Fort Pierre, Gateway Ford, Lincoln and Toyota, Catlin's Car Clinic. You can see all these sponsors scrolling across the top of your screen. Thank you for those who also purchased the audio and video ads as well. As Evans goes back out in shotgun again. Looks to his right. It's going to go deep. And he's got a man. Is it completed? He's going to be out of bounds. He did catch the ball, but just ran out of real estate. Intended for Ross. So we'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Cubs. Evans and the Cubs back in shotgun again. Quick throw to the right and a little low, incomplete. It'll be 3rd down now for the Cubs. See if the Buffaloes can get off the field here now with 1:10 to go before half. Cubs will come out in their shotgun formation again. Now we have movement. Looks like it might be against Stephen Garrigan of the Buffaloes. And it will be, so that'll give the Cubs a free 5 yards. I'll bring up 3rd and 5 now. Makes it more manageable for the Cubs. Another mistake on the Buffalo end. Evans again looking quickly. Finds a receiver there. It's going to be complete this time. That's going to go to Ross. Ross fights for extra yardage. And I think he may have fumbled, but he may have recovered his own fumble. It's going to be right at the 50-yard line. It'll be a 1st down for the Cubs. And it looks like Cubs take a timeout. We'll take one as well and be back right after this.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, back at Hollister Field with 1 minute exactly to go in the first half. Got a tie ball game here between Chamberlain and Stanley County, 7 apiece. Ball right at the 50-yard line. Once again, thanks some of our sponsors here. Graham Tire, Pite Service experts for all your heating and cooling needs. Xander Auto Parts. Thank you for your support. Evans again in the shotgun. This time a quick bubble screen out to the left-hand side here. Ross catches another one. Gets some good yardage. Looks like about 8. So we'll call it 2nd and 2. Cubs may need to hurry. 35 seconds to go. And now we got yet another timeout, do we? Stanley County will take a timeout now this time. And we will take yet another timeout with them. We'll be back right after this.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
Your she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
All right, we got 34 to go here. Chamberlain with the ball. Quick handoff. And I believe that went to Rousseau right up the middle. He'll have enough for a first down. That'll stop the clock temporarily while they move the chains. And we have another timeout on the field once again. Then we'll go ahead and just keep it here this time. And I'll go ahead and go over the upcoming events here for Stanley County. Again, after Labor Day, after the Labor Day holiday on Tuesday, September 3rd, middle school volleyball will start at 4:30 with a match versus Chamberlain over at Parkview Auditorium, followed by the JV matchup starting at approximately 6:30, also against Chamberlain, and then hopefully around about that 7:30 time frame, the varsity girls will play the Chamberlain Cubs as well, and you can see that right here on Go Buffs Live. On Thursday, September 5th, the cross-country team will have a meet at Redfield. Next Friday night, the football team will travel to Salem to take on McCook Central Montrose. And next Saturday, the middle school volleyball girls will travel to Gettysburg for a tournament. And the varsity girls will have looks like a junior varsity and varsity triangular over at Parkview. That can also be seen right here on Go Buffs Live. Another quick pass by the Cubs falls incomplete. 23 seconds to go now here in the first half. We'll bring up 2nd and 10. Chamberlain has the ball in Buffalo territory at, we'll call it looks like about the 37-yard line. Evans takes the shotgun snap again, looks deep, nothing there. Now getting chased by Slater Topol. Evans able to get it away. Throws it out of bounds, incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down now with 16 seconds to go on the clock. Doesn't appear that Chamberlain has any timeouts remaining, so they'll have to try to get this ball out of bounds to stop the clock. Evans again. Take that snap. Quick pass out to his left. And that's to Ross. Tackled by Stover. Ross gets to the 15. And the Cubs will probably have to hurry up here once they get the ball spotted. They do hurry up to the line. The clock is running 6-5. I don't know if the Cubs see it. They do get the ball off. This will be the last play. Evans looks towards the end zone. And Gabriel is there. It's going to be intercepted, but he's out of bounds, it looks like. And that'll bring the first half to an end. And at the half, it is going to be the Chamberlain Cubs 7 and the Stanley County Buffaloes 7. Go ahead and we'll take our halftime break here as you hear from our sponsors. And we'll be back with second half action and a first half recap after this.
Capital City Florist and Gifts in Pierre is your one-stop shop. They have been chosen as the #1 flower and gift shop 3 years in a row, and they carry Hallmark Gold Crown cards. They have something for everyone, including the best flower arrangements, religious bereavements, gourmet foods, and home decor. Check out their line of clothing and accessories for adults and their recently expanded line of baby items, not to mention tuxedo rentals and a bridal registry. Call Capital City Florist at 605-224-4886.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school. We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Good. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play? No. Okay, we're gonna act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm gonna break the huddle confidently, and we're gonna call it incomplete.
Mic's on!
First down! Thank you!
70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
I've worked for Scotchman Industries for 40 years, the last 17 as president. Being part of this company for all these years and being a member owner of West Central Electric Cooperative sometimes seems one and the same. As an owner, you have the opportunity to be part of the decision-making process. The legacy of Scotchman Industries is only matched by the legacy of my electric co-op. I could not run my company without West Central Electric.
A message from West Central Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
Man, I'm hungry, but I just can't get out of here. It's so busy.
I got you covered. Call the Long Branch.
The Long Branch? What do you mean?
The Long Branch delivers. Anything from appetizers to burgers to steaks and kids' meals. You can order online between 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. at lbpier.com or call 224-6166. That was 224-6166.
The Long Branch and Pierre. Come for the food or have it delivered.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in South Dakota so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Capital City Florist and Gifts in Pierre is your one-stop shop. They have been chosen as the #1 flower and gift shop 3 years in a row, and they carry Hallmark Gold Crown cards. They have something for everyone, including the best flower arrangements, religious bereavements, gourmet foods, and home decor. Check out their line of clothing and accessories for adults and their recently expanded line of baby items, not to mention tuxedo rentals and a bridal registry. Call Capital City Florist at 605-224-4886.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school. We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play? No. Okay, we're gonna act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm gonna break the huddle confidently, and we're gonna call it incomplete.
Your mic's on!
First down! Thank you! 70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
I've worked for Scotchman Industries for 40 years, the last 17 as president. Being part of this company for all these years and being a member owner of West Central Electric Cooperative sometimes seems one and the same. As an owner, you have the opportunity to be part of the decision-making process. The legacy of Scotchman Industries is only matched by the legacy of my electric co-op. I could not run my company without West Central Electric.
A message from West Central Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
Man, I'm hungry, but I just can't get out of here. It's so busy.
I got you covered. Call the Long Branch.
The Long Branch? What do you mean?
The Long Branch delivers. Anything from appetizers to burgers to steaks and kids' meals. You can order online between 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. at lbpier.com or call 224-6166. That was 224-6166.
The Long Branch and Pierre. Come for the food or have it delivered.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in South Dakota so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Capital City Florist and Gifts in Pierre is your one-stop shop. They have been chosen as the #1 flower and gift shop 3 years in a row, and they carry Hallmark Gold Crown cards. They have something for everyone, including the best flower arrangements, religious bereavements, gourmet foods, and home decor. Check out their line of clothing and accessories for adults and their recently expanded line of baby items, not to mention tuxedo rentals and a bridal registry. Call Capital City Florist at 605-224-4886.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
All right, we are back at Hollister Field in Pierre, South Dakota, where we got a good ball game going on here between the Chamberlain Cubs and the Stanley County Buffaloes. A quick recap here of the first half. It was the Buffaloes who got on the board first, thanks to a Wazorek touchdown pass to Cade Stover of 24 yards. That put Stanley County up with a Wazorek extra point, up 7-0. It remained that way pretty much throughout the first half, and then Chamberlain got a fumble recovery off of a Wazorek sack, and they were able to turn that into 7 points themselves and tied it up just before the half. That's where we sit now, 7-7. Stanley County needs to do a better job of taking care of the football the second half. I got them down as having 3 interceptions by Wazorek, and that fumble that I mentioned before that resulted in Chamberlain points. Once again, we'd like to thank our many sponsors that make the Go Buff Life productions what they are throughout the season. So thank you to Graham Tire, Fort Pierre Motors, Dakota Mill and Grain, Capital City Florist, the Stanley County Booster Club, Dakota Prairie Bank, Sioux Nation, Bad River Furniture, State Farm Insurance. They've always been good sponsors throughout the 2 or 3 years that we've been doing this now. So thank you to all the sponsor support. And if you any of you out in the Fort Pierre community want to sponsor events like this, feel free to get a hold of the school, and they can get you in touch with the right contacts as far as sponsoring events like this for the district. And I thought the Buffaloes did a really nice job that first half, other than the last 5 minutes or so of that second quarter. Don't have obviously the exact stats or anything on me, but they probably lead in time of possession. They've done a really nice job defensively getting off the field. Still like to maybe see Gabriel get a few more touches on his end to see if he can't break one. But he has been running hard, and as a whole, Stanley County has been playing some pretty good football this first half. So we'll see what the second half has in store as we wind down to just about 10 seconds here before the clock expires here. And once again, next week going on at Stanley County after the Labor Day holiday, Tuesday, September 3rd, we got some volleyball going on over at Parkview Auditorium starting at 4:30. The middle school girls will take on Chamberlain. And starting at 6:30, the JV girls will start their matches against the Chamberlain Cubs as well. And starting around 7:30 p.m., the varsity match versus the Chamberlain Cubs will be taking place, and you can see that one right here on Go Buffs Live. On Thursday, September 5th, the cross-country team will head to Redfield for a varsity meet. Next Friday, September 6th, the Buffalo football team will travel to Salem to take on McCook Central Montrose. And next Saturday, again, looks like it's going to be a volleyball weekend for the girls. Starting at 9:30, there's going to be a middle school tournament for the volleyball girls in Gettysburg. And starting at 11 a.m., the varsity girls and JV girls will have a triangular over at Parkview Auditorium, taking on Timberlake and White River. You'll be able to see those matches as well on Go Buffs Live. This is kind of an afternoon matinee here for the Buffaloes. Again, over at Hollister Field in Pierre, so game 1 of 2. After this one's finished, the Pierre Governors will be taking on Sturgis, the Scoopers of Sturgis. You'll be able to see that on the Sports Ticket Live network at gogovslive.com, I believe is their address. If not, just go to the Sports Ticket Live website, and you'll have your ticket to the game. As they put a couple more minutes on the clock as they normally do once it winds down the first time around. We got a minute to go here now before the teams will take the field. The Buffaloes did kick off to start the game, so the Buffaloes received the ball to start off the game, so they will kick off this second half. So we'll see what adjustments the Buffaloes will do on both sides of the ball here. Again, I thought they did a really nice job offensively, keeping that time of possession away from the Cubs. But again, it's turnovers have been the key to the first half here. Fortunately for the Buffaloes, only one of them has resulted in points. They have dodged the bullets on the other three. So if Stanley County can just continue what they've been doing offensively and protect the football, they should be able to come away with a victory here as the Buffaloes will come towards the sideline here now as we get ready for the second half kickoff. A little bit of sunshine starting to peek through here now in Pierre. It's been kind of a cloudy, rainy day, but perfect football weather, no doubt about that. All right, Buffaloes take the field here. As Wazorek will do the kickoff duties. The last one he booted after the Buffalo touchdown went through the end zone. Let's see if he can do the same here. Back to receive for the Cubs. It looks like it's number 11, Marty Ross. Can't quite see the other Cub that's back there. And here goes Wazorek. Put another boot into it. This one was going to end up short. It'll be Ross. Ross right up the middle. Pretty good field position. Gets tackled right at the 35-yard line. And that's where the Cubs will take over. 1st and 10. Evans back in the shotgun formation again. Takes a snap. He'll give it to his tailback. Well, Buffalo right there in the backfield misses the tackle. That was Cliff who couldn't make the tackle, but other Buffaloes were there to prevent the long gain. He'll actually lose the yard. We'll call it 2nd and 11. Evans brings in the play from the sideline. Evans will take the snap, looks to his left, gets pressured, and it's going to be caught by Ross. Not much there, but it is a completion. Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. We'll call it 3rd and 10. And we'll see if the Buffaloes can get off the field here. Get a 3 and out. Evans with 2 to his left. He'll look that way. He'll throw it out to the flat. It is going to be completed by number 13 of the Cubs. Tackled immediately by Wazorek. The completion to Gullickson. It'll be about 5 yards short of the first. It'll bring up about a 4th and 5. And looks like the Cubs will kick it away. Rousseau back there to punt. And I'm assuming, looks like, yes, it is Prince back all deep for the Buffaloes. Line drive kick. Buffaloes will let it go, and it'll die right about the, looks like, 26-yard line or so. And so Buffaloes will take over 1st and 10. Their first possession of the second half. All right, Buffaloes come out in the I formation. Wazorek under center. It's going to go to Gabriel. Gabriel right up the middle, has some room. Gabriel looking to catch the corner, and he's going to get tripped up. Otherwise, he might have been gone. Marty Ross with the ankle tackle. But Gabriel has enough for a Buffalo first down. That'll move the chains. Buffalo's at the 38-yard line now. Buffalo's primary formation this game has been the I formation. They'll do it again. And they'll give it to Gabriel again. He gets hit in the backfield, is able to break a couple tackles there, but steps out of bounds. He may have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Actually, we'll give him a yard. We'll call it 2nd and 9. I formation once again. Wazorek under center. Pitch out to Gabriel. Gabriel looking for a hole. Finds a little bit, turns it upfield, gets tackled. It's going to get about 3 or 4, it appears. We'll call it 3rd and 5. Buffaloes need to get to about the 47-yard line, it looks like, for a first down. Buffaloes go I formation once again. Fullback dive, nothing there. I believe that was Cliff up the middle. Bunch of Cubs there for the stop. No gain, so it'll be 4th and 5. And Stanley County will kick it away here. Gabriel will do the punting duties. Looks like that's Ross back there. It's going to be a fake punt. Gabriel's going to throw it, and it's going to be a completion. It is caught by Nathan Cook. Stanley County pulls out the old trickaroo on the fake punt. Gabriel pass completion to Cook. And that'll be a Buffalo first down. Can't say I've ever seen that from the Buffalo, so that's something new. Ozork will go under center again. 3 wide, 3 out to his left. He looks that way. Now he's Ozork able to get out of the jam there. Makes something out of nothing once again. Got out of the tackle of Hutmacher. And we'll give him 8 on that. We'll call it 2nd and 2. Buffalo's in Cub territory now. At the Cub 39-yard line. I formation again for the Buffaloes. They'll give it to Gabriel. Gabriel up the middle. He'll get a couple. Close to the first down. And they are moving the chains. Yes, they are. So it will be a first down for the Buffaloes. Another nice sustained drive here by the Buffaloes. Call it at the 35-yard line. It is 6:50 to go here in the third quarter. I formation again for the Buffaloes. Fumbles a snap a little bit. Now the pitch goes awry. Ozork falls on it. And another mistake by the Buffaloes is going to put them in a big hole. And now Ozork appears to be down a little bit. Maybe slightly injured. He's going to stay on the field as athletic trainer Sierra Moeller goes to take a look. Now he gets back up. He's trying to walk it off. And we'll see who comes in to do the quarterback duties for the Buffaloes. I believe it's going to be Lathan Prince now in at quarterback for the Buffaloes. We're going to call it 2nd and 23 is what the Pierre scoreboard says, so we're going to go with that. And it will be Prince under center, but Buffaloes will stick with the I formation. Prince will take the option pitch, pitches it out to Gabriel. Gabriel trying to cut it upfield. Gets 3 or 4 out of that, it appears. It's going to be 3rd and long. Call it 3rd and 19. And Ozork will come back into the game. Ozork will go back under center. 3 to his left. Passing situation here for the Buffaloes. Zork will roll a little bit. Trying to get out of the way. Hutmacher is there along with some other Cubs, and Zork goes down hard again. Right at the 50-yard line, the Buffaloes will have to kick it away. We'll call it about 26 yards here. And Gabriel will do punting duties here again. Probably no fake this time, I would imagine, as it's 4th and forever. Gabriel with a line drive boot. Kind of angles it. It's going to die. That is going to roll inside the 10-yard line. The Buffaloes down it. Nice kick by Gabriel. So Chamberlain will take over 1st and 10 deep inside their own territory. At the Cub 9. 4:36 to go here in the third quarter. Tied up at 7 apiece. Trying to see if Wazorek is out there defensively. I don't see him, so he may be taking this series off defensively. Evans back in the shotgun again. He'll hand it off to the tailback. Looks like that's Rousseau. He's got good yardage. Give him about, looks like a 7. We'll call it 2nd and 3. Evans again in the shotgun pistol formation. A little counter this time. I believe that's, is that Rousseau again? That is 26 that time. That is going to be Josiah Thompson. And the Cubs will pick up a 1st down on that run. Evans again. Quick throw. Tipped by the Buffaloes. Intercepted by the Buffaloes. I believe that was Nathan Cook. Nathan Cook with a great athletic play. Able to tip it and pick it off. He'll give the Buffaloes great field position. As the Buffaloes are inside their own 25 at the 23-yard line. Now we got an official timeout. We'll go ahead and take a quick 30-second timeout and be right back after this.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school. We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school.
All right, we are back at Hollister Field here where the Buffaloes have just gotten the ball back off of a Nathan Cook interception. He was able to tip the ball at the line. Evans and the Cubs are looking for a quick screen pass, kind of a bubble pass, but Nathan Cook was able to get in the passing lane, tipped it, and was able to come down with it. And again, Buffaloes have the ball at the Cub. It's like about the 23-yard line. Wazorek back in there under center, just one tailback, Gabriel. Wazorek will keep it. Gets a few positive yards out of it. Looks like Wazorek will pick up about 4. 2nd and 6. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Buffaloes with a great scoring opportunity here. Ozork under center again, just a single tailback once again. Ozork takes a snap, goes the option look, pitches it to Gabriel. Gabriel finds a little bit of room, spins, and I believe he'll have enough for a first down. It's going to be close again. And it's going to be 3rd and 1. Buffalo's in the red zone now as the ball is placed at the 15-yard line. They need to get to the 14. See what the Buffaloes decide to do here on 3rd and short. As they go away from the I and have gone just a single tailback now for this series. Cliff in motion. Ozork will take the snap, just quarterback keeper. And I believe he'll have enough. Hutmaker in there. And are they going to call him short? No, they are moving the chains, so they are going to call it a Stanley County first down. Took the officials a while, but they called it a first down and the chains are moved. Looks like the ball is about the, what's that, 13-yard line, so they do can get another first down out of this. A minute 40 to go now in the third quarter. Wants to work with the different formation here. They're going to go option again. This time it goes to Stover. Not much there this time for the Buffaloes. Yes, Hutmaker and looks like Hawk Max on the tackle that time. May have lost a yard on that one as the pitch goes to Stover. Zorg brings in the play from Coach Foth. Yes, we got a minute to go now in the third quarter. Buffaloes go back to the I formation. Gabriel the tailback. Gabriel will take it up the middle. Almost makes a tackler miss, and that's number 21, Max Hawk, for the Cubs with the ankle tackle. We're going to go about 3rd, and it looks like about 7 or 8. Again, I apologize for the camera angle here as the window cuts off our vantage point here. Buffalo's in I formation again. Ozork fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, looking for somebody, nobody there. He'll keep it now, and he gets hit big time. Can't see a number over there yet. 25 for the Cubs. That is C.J. Yost with a big hit on Ozork. And that's going to bring up a 4th down, probably about 4th and 4, 4th and 5. And I think Stanley County took a timeout. We'll take one as well and be back here after this.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play? No. Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on! First down! Thank you!
70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, back at Hollister Field here. That was the last play of the third quarter. We'll see what the Buffaloes decide to do here. Wazorek does have a good kicking leg, so it's not out of the question where if the Buffaloes decide to go for a field goal here. Again, the Buffaloes are at the Cub. Looks like about the 12-yard line. Excuse me, about the 8-yard line. And again, bear with me here, folks, as our angle here isn't the greatest. It looks like the Buffaloes are going to go for it here. Wazorek under center I formation, 2 receivers out to his left. Wazorek under. They give it to Gabriel. Gabriel is going to find the end zone, and the Buffaloes have a touchdown. So the Buffaloes come out and run it right down the Cubs' throat on that 4th down play and put themselves up by a score of 13-7. Now the extra point attempt by Wazorek. Oh, bad snap. Prince takes it. Prince scrambling now. Prince throws it towards the end zone and he finds Nathan Cook for the 2-point conversion. Obviously not what the Buffaloes drew out, but they improvised and are going to get 2 points out of that. And the Buffaloes will now take a 15-7 lead with 11:56 to go here in the 4th. We will take a quick break here. Be back 30 seconds right after this.
I've worked for Scotchman Industries for 40 years, the last 17 as president. Being part of this company for all these years and being a member owner of West Central Electric Cooperative sometimes seems one and the same. As an owner, you have the opportunity to be part of the decision-making process. The legacy of Scotchman Industries is only matched by the legacy of my electric co-op. I could not run my company without West Central Electric.
A message from West Central Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
All right, we are back at Hollister Field in Pierre, South Dakota. Buffaloes score on a Dylan Gabriel touchdown run and a score also on an improvised 2-point conversion from Prince to Cook with 11:56 here to go in the 4th quarter. As Wazorek will get ready to boot it off for the Buffaloes. Back deep for the Cubs appears to be Ross. And another unidentified Cub. Wazorek with the boot. Looks like it'll go to Ross. Ross looking for some room. Fighting for extra yardage. And he will get it all the way out to the 35-yard line. So Chamberlain will take over 1st and 10, trailing 15-7. Cubs come out in their traditional shotgun pistol formation. He'll give it to the tailback. Cook is there. Cook misses the tackle. Rousseau. Tackle made by a couple of Buffaloes there. Number 72, Dylan Enders, is there along with Cade Stover. But I'll call it about, give him 5 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 5. Another pass by Evans. That one's thrown behind his receiver, Ross. Incomplete. That'll bring up a 3rd down for the Cubs. Big 3rd down here for both teams. See if Buffaloes can get off the field here. Buffaloes are a little confused here on the defensive assignment, but they get what they want out there now. Evans brings the play in. Evans is going to have two receivers to his right. Evans takes a snap, another quick pass as he looks that way, out in the flat. It's completed. Two Gullicks in, but the Buffaloes are right there. That's going to be short. It's going to be about 4th and 2, it appears. There's a host of Buffaloes over there to make the quick tackle. We'll see what the Cubs decide to do here. It's actually more like a 4th and 3, so it's a little longer than I thought. So looks like the Cubs got the punting team out there. We'll see if they kick it away. We're so back to kick. They do kick it away. Prince is back there. Nice kick. Prince lets it go over his head. It's going to go into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Big boot by Rousseau on that kick. Yeah, so the Buffaloes will get possession back. First and 10 from their own 20. See if the Buffaloes can play some little ball control here now and run some clock here with 10:26 to go in the ball game. Leading by 8, 15-7. Buffaloes will come back out in the I formation. Azori takes the snap, gets it to Gabriel. Gabriel keeps his balance, makes a guy miss, still pushing. Gabriel is really good at keeping his legs a churning to pick up some extra yardage, and he'll pick up a first down. And the Buffaloes will have it at their own 30, looks like 33-yard line. It's like a little offset eye this time for the Buffaloes. Azori takes a snap, pitches it out to Gabriel. Tries to find the corner. We got another yellow flag on the play. We're probably got a holding here against the Buffaloes, as it's in the backfield. Another penalty on the Buffaloes that'll push them back. Again, not what you want in this situation as you're trying to run the clock out, or at least try to run the clock down somewhat. So Buffaloes are probably looking at about a 2nd and 20 here, 2nd and 19. Excuse me, first down still. We're going to call it 1st and 24. Yes, I'll copy what's on the Hollister Field scoreboard here. Wazork is going to roll out to his right. Looks for Prince in the flat. Goes off of Prince's hands, incomplete. Second down now. That'll stop the clock with 9:47 to play in the ball game. Second and long for the Buffaloes. We'll see what they decide to do here. Single back here now. Two receivers. Wazork takes it. Going to go pitch. And Gabriel slips. And he's going to lose some yardage on that. So we're probably looking at more like a 3rd and 25, 26. Wazork brings in the play with just over 9 minutes to go here. Buffaloes go back to the eye. And we got another procedure penalty, it appears. Going to go against on the Buffaloes, I believe, since they call the play dead. And it is going to be a false start on the Buffaloes. So push them back 5 more. We'll call it 3rd and 30. Buffalo's going the wrong way here. .9:03 left in the ball game. So you just don't want to make a mistake down at this end of your field. Just looks like Buffaloes go eye. Just give it to Gabriel here and see what he can do. They pitch it to Gabriel. Gabriel tries to get the corner. Gets away from one. Doesn't have enough room. Gets pushed out of bounds by a host of Cubs. That unfortunately will stop the clock as well. So we're going to call 4th and about 25 here. As Gabriel and the Buffaloes will boot it away. As Ross is back to receive for the Cubs. Gabriel with a line drive boot. Right to Ross. Avoids one Buffalo tackler. Gets into Buffalo territory and then gets stuffed about the 45, 44 yard line. Looks like Nathan Cook was there for the tackle. And the Cubs with pretty decent field position. Down by 8 with 8:27 to go here. Evans going back to the shotgun pistol formation. He's going to give it to the tailback. That's Rousseau. Tackled by Prince. Prince along with Trey Frost there. Now we got a Buffalo down on the field. Looks like Latham Prince is down. We will go ahead and take a quick timeout here because of the injury. We'll be back after this.
Man, I'm hungry, but I just can't get out of here. It's so busy.
I got you covered. Call the Long Branch.
The Long Branch? What do you mean?
The Long Branch delivers. Anything from appetizers to burgers to steaks and kids' meals. You can order online between 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. at lbpier.com or call 224-6166. That was 224-6166.
The Long Branch and Pierre. Come for the food or have it delivered.
All right, back at Hollister Field, looks like Prince more likely had a cramp as he limps off the field. So it is kind of humid out tonight, so we might see some cramping issues creep up here now towards the end of the ball game here. Evans gives it to his fullback. Buffalo's there on the stop. Looks like we're going to give the tackle to Sidney Tubbs along with Stephen Garrigan in there for the Buffaloes. And that'll bring up about 3rd and 6, it looks like. Evans and the Cubs in the same pistol formation. Quick pass. And Ross catches it. It's going to be short of the first down. It looks like we're going to look at a 4th and 1 situation here for the Cubs.
Hey, Fisher.
All right, big 4th down here. Evans gives it to the tailback. He'll have plenty for the first down. That's Rousseau. Trey Frost on the tackle. Not before they get the necessary yardage for the first down. Cubs in Buffalo territory at the 29-yard line now. Buffaloes need to see if they can make a defensive stand here. Evans, quick pass to his left. Finds it to... Gets it to Gullickson. Gets about 5 yards there, it appears. Cubs going with a lot of quick passes. Wouldn't surprise me if they fake one of those and try to go a little deeper. And we have a timeout again here on the field, it appears. Official timeout. Now Stanley County is going to take a timeout. We will go and take one with them as well and be back after this.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in South Dakota so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
All right, back to action here. Handoff by the Cubs. Not much there, it doesn't appear, for the Cubs on that handoff. It's going to be 3rd and short here for the Cubs. Looking at about a 3rd and 3. 5:45 to go in the ball game. Cubs trail by 8. Here's Evans. Gives it to the tailback. And that's going to be close to a first down. I believe he's going to get the spot. Dylan Enders, I believe, on the tackle. That was C.J. Yost on the carry. And what are they calling it here? They're calling it short. They are going to call it short. It's going to be 4th and short. Cubs will still go pistol. They'll give it to the tailback. Yost is going to lose yardage, I believe. The Buffaloes, I believe, have got a 4th down stop. Big play there by the Buffalo defense. I see Nathan Cook in there. Nathan Cook having himself a ball game defensively, and the Buffaloes will get possession, take over at the 20-yard line with 5:15 to play. Huge stop by the Buffalo defense. Now again, we'll see what the Buffaloes can work on the clock here and take the majority of this 5 minutes down and get themselves a 15-7 victory. Was the work under center. Looks like we got I formation again. Pitch to Gabriel. Gabriel looking for some room. Gabriel's going to have a first down out of that, it appears. Hutmacher along with a couple other Cubs there for the tackle, but not before Buffalo first down. Clock will resume again now that they got the first down marked. We got just under 5 minutes now to go. Buffaloes in the eye again. Wazorek. He'll take the keeper himself. He's got some room. He's fighting for yardage, and now he fumbles. What are they going to call here? They're going to call him down, I believe. I see an official pointing to the ground. Chamberlain's not happy, obviously. What are they going to call now? They're conferencing. They're going to call it Chamberlain ball now. Now Coach Foth obviously is not happy. So Chamberlain will take over now at the 40-yard line. Not sure if there was a knee down there or not, but obviously one team unhappy. One team needed that turnover. Here come the Cubs again. Evans again in the shotgun pistol formation. On the counter, this is Rousseau. Rousseau keeps chugging along, and he'll get probably enough for a first down. And they will move the chains, and that'll be a Cub first down. 4:26 to go in the ball game now. Buffaloes need one more stop. And now we got a Cub down. Looks like maybe another cramping type issue here. We'll go ahead and take a break here and be back with the final 4:20 right after this.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, back live at Hollister Field for the final 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Might have just had a slight hydration issue there for the Cub player. I believe that was Josiah Thompson. Evans will take the snap. Another quick pass out to the right-hand side here. That one's going to be completed to Ross. And we're going to give him about... We'll give him about 7. We'll call it 2nd and 3. Evans again. Keeps it himself this time. Looks like Dylan Enders was there. I think I saw a 72 for the Buffaloes. I think he's going to end up short of the first down. We're going to have a 3rd and short. Again, clock's ticking away. 3:20 left now. Chamberlain coming out shotgun again. And now we got a penalty on the Cubs as the false start. So that'll move the Cubs back 5 yards, making this 3rd down conversion a little more difficult. Possible break for the Buffaloes. .305 to go in the ball game. And they'll wind the clock again, and we're at 3 minutes now. Certainly 4-down territory here for the Cubs. Shotgun again for Evans. He'll look to his left. Goes over the middle now. Completed. And that's going to be completed to Ross. Plenty for a first down. And it looks like the Cubs are within the Stanley County 10 at the 9-yard line. See if the Buffaloes can come up with another defensive stand. Evans again. Gives it to the halfback. He gets up the middle, and I believe he is in for the touchdown. Didn't see the number. It might have been Rousseau. Didn't catch the Chamberlain runner there. We got a Buffalo down on the field. But Chamberlain is within a point, or within 2 points. As it is now 15-13. As I change the correct score here. So maybe another cramping situation here for the Buffaloes. So 2:19 remaining here. Obviously a big 2-point conversion here coming up for the Cubs. We'll try to keep it here during this injury timeout. Looks like it's Stephen Garrigan. He is up now. Don't forget, folks, this coming Tuesday, volleyball over at Parkview Auditorium, as the Stanley County Lady Volleyball team will take on the Chamberlain Lady Cubs. Varsity match will start about 7:30, and you can see that right here on Go Buffs Live. As we get ready for the 2-point conversion now. Evans will take the snap, fakes the handoff. He'll toss it towards the end zone. He's got his receiver there. That's number 84 for the Cubs. That is going to be, it's like Selleck McManus for the conversion, and we are tied up at 15 apiece. And so with 2:19 left to go in the ball game, we are tied up 15 all. We'll take a quick break here and come back with the kickoff right after this.
Capital City Florist and Gifts in Pierre is your one-stop shop. They have been chosen as the #1 flower and gift shop 3 years in a row, and they carry Hallmark Gold Crown cards. They have something for everyone, including the best flower arrangements, religious bereavements, gourmet foods, and home decor. Check out their line of clothing and accessories for adults and their recently expanded line of baby items, not to mention tuxedo rentals and a bridal registry. Call Capital City Florist at 605-224-4886.
All right, back at Hollister Field, another Buffalo turnover comes back to haunt them, as Chamberlain is able to pick up a fumble from the Buffaloes and go downfield and tie this ball game up at 15 apiece with 2:19 left. Not sure what the timeout situation is for the Buffaloes, as I don't see that on the scoreboard. I believe they have taken at least one this half. Rosso with the kickoff. That'll go to Prince. Prince looking for some blocking. Gets the sideline, gets out all the way out to the 35, it appears. So decent starting field position for the Buffaloes. Looks like maybe he stepped out at the 34. 2:13 left to go. Should be in here for quite the finish, folks. And again, it was work with a pretty decent leg. If the Buffaloes can get down into field goal position, Wazork can certainly boot it. Wazork under center. Option pitch to Gabriel. He's got a lot of room out here. Cuts back. Gets to the 40, so he'll pick up about 5 or 6. We'll give him 6. We'll call it 2nd and 4. Buffalo's not in much of a hurry with 1:46 to go. Wazork looking for options. Now it's going to be an option pitch. Gabriel throws it upfield. He's got Prince wide open. Prince grabs it. He's at the 20, the 10, and the Buffaloes are going to score on another trick play. Touchdown pass by Dylan Gabriel. good for 60 yards, and the Buffaloes are back up on top with 1:22 to go. Beautiful play call by Coach Foth. Buffaloes will take a, click the button one too many times there. We'll take a 21-15 lead. Wazorek with the extra point attempt. Good snap, good hold. It's going to come up short, it looks like. Might have been partially blocked. Oh, now we got a flag on the play as well. Is it going to be some sort of... We're going to have a holding call, it looks like, on the Cubs. Could be some sort of roughing call on the Cubs as well. As Prince comes limping off after that big play. We'll see if the Buffaloes decide to re-kick it here. See if the Buffaloes can get their personnel out there. They may go for a 2-point conversion here, and they are. And I formation here for the Buffaloes on this 2-point conversion. And Gabriel fights for yardage. Did he get in? He did! Excuse me, folks. Dylan Gabriel using his power as he got hit before the goal line, but kept the feet and the legs churning and was able to cross the goal line. And the Buffaloes will take a 23-15 lead here with 1:22 remaining. We'll take a quick break here. Get ready for the Buffalo kickoff right after this.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
All right, welcome back to the final minute 22, or at least we hope it's the final minute 22. As the Buffaloes score on a halfback toss from Gabriel to Prince for about 60 yards. Wazorek to kick it off. Wazorek with a line drive boot. And not handled by the Cubs. He'll pick it back up, though. Now he's got some room. And finally tackled by a host of Buffaloes at about the 30-yard line. So we'll see what the Cubs do with 1:14 to go. And we may have another, this might be in another official water timeout, something of that nature. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Again, let me remind you about the upcoming events here coming up for Stanley County. Again, looks like coming up on next Thursday, the cross-country team is going to travel to Redfield for a meet. Next Friday, the football team, these Buffaloes, will travel to Salem to take on McCook Central Montrose. And next Saturday, it's going to be all about volleyball, as the middle school girls will travel to Gettysburg for a middle school tournament. And the varsity girls will have a triangular over at Parkview Auditorium going against looks like Timberlake and White River. That start time is going to be about 11 a.m. it appears. And again, you'll be able to see all that action right here on Go Buffs Live. And again, thank you to all of our sponsors that you've seen scrolling across the top of our screen, along with the audio and video ads. Without their support, productions like this aren't possible. Here comes the Cubs. Evans takes a snap, goes deep. Jump ball, and nice catch by Marty Ross. Again, because of our view, we can't really see that along the near sideline here, but it was a 50-50 ball, and Ross able to come down with it. Big gainer into Buffalo territory. At the Buffalo 47 now with just over a minute exactly to play. As the Cubs hurry up a bit here. Evans again takes the snap. Looking deep, goes over the middle, right through the hands of number 21. That's Hawk Max. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 46 seconds remaining. Evans will bring in the play from the sideline. Buffaloes can't get too terribly soft on defense here. Evans looks to his right, way overthrown, incomplete. And again, Cubs have been throwing short all night. It wouldn't surprise me if they throw some sort of fake out that way and then go deep to try to catch the Buffaloes off guard. It'll be 3rd and 10 now for the Cubs. 42 seconds remaining. Evans will take the shotgun snap, and I believe we have a procedure penalty on the Cubs. That'll back them up 5 more yards. So maybe a break for the Buffaloes there. So here comes Evans and the Cubs again. 2 receivers to his left, 1 out to the right. And Nathan Cook with a sack. Nathan Cook having a ball game on the defensive side of the ball. And Chamberlain has to call a timeout immediately with 34 seconds remaining. Nathan Cook all over the place defensively. So that's going to bring up 4th and long. We'll call it 21 as the Pierre scoreboard says. We'll go ahead and stay here during this timeout. Yeah. Once again, thank you to all the sponsors here that are appearing on our screen. If you're interested in sponsoring this for the school district, go ahead and get a hold of the school, and they can point you in the right direction as far as how to sponsor these events for Go Buffs Live. Here we go. Here's the ball game, folks. 4th and 21. 34 seconds left. So we kind of got trips to the right. Shotgun formation for Evans. Evans got plenty of time. He'll heave it deep. Wazorek is there. Nice defensive play by Wazorek, and they're going to call that incomplete. And the Buffaloes just need to kneel the ball with 27 seconds to go, and they will come away with a 23-15 victory. Great ball game by both teams, back and forth. Yeah, that's a good point. As I hear the radio announcers mention that Stanley County has struggled against Chamberlain the last couple of years. Chamberlain's kind of had their number, but they will come away with a victory, 23-15 victory over a solid Chamberlain Cub team. Looks like Matt Foth takes a final timeout, just wants to make sure that nothing odd is going to happen, and obviously protect the football. Basically, if you can get the snap off here and take a knee, you are going to be victorious. I don't know what it is between these two teams in close ball games, but I see Joey Fisher along the sideline, and it wasn't too terribly long ago where they had a classic basketball game between the two, with Joey Fisher hitting a game-winning buzzer beater. And both teams will take the field here. Wazorek will just take the snap and take the knee. And that'll do it, folks, as the clock runs down. And now the Cubs are going to take another timeout. Possibly an unnecessary timeout, but I guess stranger things have happened. There could still be a fumbled snap, things of that nature. Let's go ahead and take one more commercial break here to hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school. We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school.
All right, back at Hollister Field, which should be the final snap of the ball game. And Wazorek will take a knee once again. And clock should be running here. Not sure why it's not. And the Cubs are able to take another timeout. I guess I didn't realize they had that many remaining. We'll go ahead and keep it here this time around. Again, this Buffalo team will be on the road next week at Salem, taking on McCook Central Montrose. For you Buffalo fans, not sure if they have any sort of live streaming service. And Wazorek to take the final snap here, we'd hope. And there he takes a knee. And now the clock is going to continue to run as we count down the final 10 seconds here. And again, the Buffaloes will come out victorious with a 23-15 victory over a solid Chamberlain Cub team. Teams will now go to midfield here to shake hands. And there is the final whistle. All right, we will go ahead and take a break here. I will come back with a final recap of the ball game right after this.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play? No. Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on! First down! Thank you!
70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, welcome back to Hollister Field as we wrap up tonight's contest. between the Cubs and the Buffaloes.